Welcome to it. It's Clay from the All New Morning Rollout on 105.1 The Bounce. Every good Michigander knows that Traverse City is the promised land, right? I mean, it is where it happens. And Traverse City is the Cherry Festival, and there's so much going on, but I don't think everyone knows that it's the 100th year of the Cherry Festival. And we're lucky we've got the executive director of the Cherry Festival, Kat, in the studio today. Hi.
Hi, thank
Thank you for making your trip down here.
Of course, from the cherry capital of the world, or as you call it, the promised land. I mean, I love that.
It is the promised land of Michigan. Everyone that grew up in Michigan knows that when you're going to Traverse City, it was for something special. It wasn't just like, oh, let's kill some time. No, you're going there because it's a great place to be.
I love that.
And you may have noticed we have some royalty with us as well. It's the National Cherry Festival Queen. Queen Ainslee is in the studio with us. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
How does it feel to be called Queen? That's my first question.
You know, it feels a little bit strange, but, you know, it's growing on me. And wearing the crown and the sash, at first I was like, oh, my gosh, this is so different. But now, you know, it's part of the wardrobe.
It looks natural. You wear it well.
Thank
wear it well. Do you have the power to make any other anointments? Could I be like Duke or something? Could I just any title?
You know, to me, most important is if you just eat lots and lots of cherries. That makes a cherry queen's heart full.
That is fair. Okay. If you're wondering about the Cherry Festival and you've never been, July 4th through the 11th this year, and just, it comes down to what doesn't happen, because there's races, there's concerts, there's parades. Kat, I mean, what is your personal favorite part of the Cherry Festival?
Ooh, that's a good question. My personal favorite is probably our parades. Our Community Royale on Thursday night, our Cherry Royale on Saturday morning. Those are rolling storybooks of our community, showcasing everything that Traverse City has to offer, not just cherries. It's an incredible event, but we have over 150 events in those 8 days. 90% are free to the public. So many things are going on, from sand sculpture contests on the beach to our pit spit and pie eating and more. You have the larger events like the air show and the parades and the festival of races. You can run a half marathon in an orchard. I don't know where else you can do that. Yeah. But there's some incredible events all the way down to pit spitting and pie eating.
So first timers, let's say someone's never gone, and I want answers from both of you. What's a must see? I mean, the thing. If you're going to go up, you've got to see this.
Okay, Queen Ainslee, what's your pick?
Oh, okay, this is hard. Honestly, I would just say the open space. Just going. So when you're at National Cherry Festival, being in that open space environment and, you know, walking through, seeing the farmers market. And I think you go to Traverse City, you see that community. We welcome you with open arms and those hugs. And you just see the little kids who, you know, are eating cherries for the first time. They might, you know, have cherry pie all over their face, but they are so happy. And just seeing those family memories and just being in that moment, I think is truly the cherry on top.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I do love that. And if you're going to the open space, you have to have a cherry pie flurry.
Oh, yes.
In our ice cream tent, we take an entire slice.
Can we say that slower, please?
Cherry pie flurry.
Oh my gosh. Yes, please.
So it is an entire slice of the signature Grand Traverse Cherry Crumb Pie, which we brought you one.
Ooh, okay.
An entire slice of that is put into a cup filled with vanilla ice cream and put into a flurry machine. It is the most magical thing, and you can only get it at the National Cherry Festival over those 8 days.
This is why we asked that question.
This is why we asked that question.
Somebody that's going for the first time is going to be hunting the cherry
The
pie.
cherry pie flurry is the thing. There is cherry frozen lemonade. There are cherry margaritas. There is cherry cheese, cherry jerky. You can go on for days of the cherry products you can taste. But another must-see, I'm going to go back to the parades for a minute, is our parade.
Yeah.
Thursday night, we are going to have some nostalgia back in downtown Traverse City that hasn't been there in a long time, and that is the bed races.
I love them. I remember going to the bed races as a kid.
So we're bringing them back, both the milk carton boat regatta, where you race around the buoy in Grand Traverse Bay, and the bed races. So Thursday night is not going to be a night to be missed on Front Street in downtown Traverse City. We'll have the bed races, the Cherry Kids Fun Run, where the kids are running down the road, and then an hour later, we're going to have a parade.
That's
be able to celebrate that and watch with all the locals. Get your chairs out, put them on the sidewalk, watch the parade, purchase a popsicle from one of the kids that's rolling by with their cooler, selling the popsicles, making their money for summer. That is Americana at its best, hometown nostalgia right there.
I'm glad you said this because a lot of people don't understand. If you've not been to Traverse City for a long time, it's a big city now.
It
but
is.
it still has this real quaint, small town charm, and it's always had that. And I feel like that's a lot of the reason that people love to go to Traverse City because it's got everything you need, but you can also walk on a downtown shop front and see unique little stores, magic shops, stuff like that. It's great.
I think that's something. I mean, Ainslee was raised in Traverse City. I was raised in Traverse City. So we are both native to the area and absolutely love it. I can't walk anywhere where I don't know someone or run into someone that I know. And it's great. It's like old home week every day.
That's
and
crazy.
I don't think that happens everywhere. And we welcome our visitors and say, congratulations, you're now family. Welcome. And a lot of our volunteers come and just spend that week with us. They've come and visited and enjoyed it so much that then they sign up to volunteer and they come back year after year.
Okay. All right. So we've talked a lot about what's going on. One of the major reasons that I really want to talk to you is because you have great lineup every year. You know, acts, concerts, and we talk about small town. These aren't small town concerts. These are big city concerts. And this year we have some tickets we're going to give away. Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. Like, for real? This is such a great show. I love this.
We are excited to have them. I think we always go for an eclectic lineup, something for everyone. Our Pepsi Bayside Music Stage is definitely going to be hopping this year, all 8 nights, and we're excited to have them as one of those.
Now, personally, I know, and I don't know what kind of music you listen to, but there is a little something for everybody. Ainslee, what's the show you're dying to go to that's been announced so far? Because I think there's still surprises coming, right?
Oh, yeah.
There are still hey, we always have them up our sleeve. You never know what's going to happen. I will say I'm more of a country girl, so I feel like Justin Moore I'm pretty excited for.
Yeah.
But I really do think, Soulja Boy's going to give us a good performance. So I'm ready to be up on my feet, clapping and cheering and dancing along.
It's going to be good. And I don't know, are there still Bayside Music Passes left? I know there's limited amounts of those.
There are. So we do. They're very limited, but yes, we do have some left.
Explain what this is, because this is not only, it's a great value, but it's a phenomenal idea too.
So it's something we've done years ago, and we put them on sale before we announce any shows, even the first one. And it's $300 for a GA ticket to all 8 nights.
Every single one of them.
Every single one of them.
That's crazy.
It is the greatest value, the greatest way to see all the shows. Even if you're only going to go to probably, I would say 4 or 5 shows, you've probably already made your value.
Yeah.
Even before you get to the 8th show.
Easily.
So a lot of fun. There are still available at cherryfestival.org. You can still get the Bayside passes as of right now. There are still a few left, and we limit it to only 100.
Okay. And I just want to put this out there. If you want to win tickets to the Bow Wow and Soulja Boy show, comment on the video below. Any cherry-related comment you want. We'll leave it up to you. Keep it clean. But any comment you want, we'll enter it in. We'll grab somebody at random and grab them tickets as well. The Cherry Festival Queen.
Yes.
This is a unique job, right?
It is.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
I don't think I have. Wearing this crown is probably not a normal thing for most young women, but it's a job that I get to do with honor.
You travel all around. You represent the festival.
I do.
What is the most memorable, I'll put memorable thing that's happened so far in your reign as queen?
I would have to say any interaction with the little kiddos. I'll never forget when I was crowned queen, I had someone text me and they said, you're now the queen that some little girl is looking up to. And I remember going as a little girl and finding the queen in her court. And in my phone, I have all the photos with me and the queen, growing up. And to know that I am that role model for those little girls. And I mean, you just see them in their tiaras and they'll do their princess twirls for you. We have a wonderful event at the Princess Tea where prince and princesses can come meet the queen in her court. And there's not many opportunities for, little girls, little boys to have that magical moment.
Did we mention there's a little something for like everybody at the Cherry Festival? This is just more
thing.
And can we give some history here? We learned earlier your mom was also a Cherry Festival queen.
She was in 1991, so that's pretty special.
Way back in the before times of 1991. Your mom is so mad at you right now, by the way.
Sorry, Mom.
I know. I'm gonna have to call Mitzi later and be like, I'm so sorry.
So Did that inspire you to try and do the same, or
So, honestly, every single year looks different for the Queen. Our industry is in different shapes, festivals, it changes throughout. So my mom's reign when she was, 1991 is completely different to me now. But I think there are still true and true moments of the Cherry Queen, and that is, represent the industry, represent the festival, proudly represent the community that I was born and raised in. And so as a little girl, she would show me her sash. I would talk to her about, the pins, the places that she met. And so I definitely think that inspired me, but she never was, like, Ainslee, I expect you to do this. She just said, this is an open door. It's a wonderful program. It's a $10,000 scholarship program that has helped me in my academics. And so she was my number one supporter through and through.
You're actually taking applications for next year's Cherry
We are
Festival
currently.
Queen, right?
Yes. Yep. Women 19 to 25 in the state of Michigan, you can apply. They're due May 11th. I, never thought that I would be in this, chair right now. So you never know what can happen when you hit that submit button. But I highly encourage women to apply.
All right. Well, there's more going on than we could ever cover in the time that we have to sit down. But if somebody's looking to find all the information in one little neat and tidy place, where would they go, Kat?
So cherryfestival.org has that full schedule of events to go ahead and plan your visit. And we also recommend heading over to traversetty.com to get your hotels booked. That is a very key ingredient as we are just over 100 days out from the National Cherry Festival. And it is time to get that planned and start looking at what you'd like to do over those 8 days of fun.
Because the city kind of comes alive. I mean, not just that Cherry
really
Festival
does.
area, but I mean, even everything around the city is just bumping. I mean, there's people everywhere, and it's such a cool vibe when you're there.
Well, summer is the time to come to the Promised Land.
True.
So
very true.
Anytime coming over the summer is wonderful. We particularly love, inviting people into the cherry season. That is the time when the trucks are coming down, the harvest is usually going on, the festival's happening, and we have an entire industry that is booming all at once, and we're excited to welcome everyone to Northern Michigan to get to experience it.
So we talked about the pie. We saw a little bit of that. We've got a couple other products here. What are we looking at? This just an example of what you can see there.
There is so many fun things here. So we have our milk chocolate covered cherries.
Ooh.
They are dried milk chocolate covered cherries from Cherry Based Orchards.
Yes, please.
We've got cherry whiskey.
Yes, please.
From Traverse City Whiskey Co. The ready to drink old fashioned cherry cocktail. I know.
I didn't know we were having a party here today. Come on now.
I didn't bring the chips, but we got cherry salsa
Yes.
from our friends over at Six Lugs. We've got cherry vinegar, which is wonderful in mocktails and in vinaigrettes on salad.
There you go.
If there is something that you can put cherries in, we're pretty sure that our incredible growers have done it. There's also cocktail cherries, and I have a particular piece that I love with the cherry cocktail cherries here, cherry cocktail cherries. I like to use them on ice cream. So as an ice cream sauce, because this actually doesn't have alcohol in it. So these are great mixed in your old fashions, but also just as a topping on ice cream, it is delightful.
That's so good. Okay. Before I let you guys go, because I know you have a lot of things to do, I want one secret thing about the Cherry Festival that you feel like maybe flies under the radar that people should know about. I'm putting you on the spot on this.
It's okay, I know mine. Would you know your secret thing that maybe no one else knows, but it's like a local?
Yes.
Okay, maybe you go first.
It's a if you know type Cherry Festival
it's a local
moment.
you know thing. So we have something at the Cherry Festival that is I wouldn't say it's a hidden secret, but unless you're local, you probably don't know. We have $2 ice cream cones. You can get an ice cream cone for $2 at our ice cream tent in the open space park. The price will never increase. The whole goal is that a family can go and have a sweet treat for a reasonable price at a festival, and sprinkles are always free. So this is the secret. It is on the menu. It is something you'll see, but while other prices sometimes have to increase, our cherry pie flurry, our cherry sundaes, things like that, we have vowed that the ice cream cone, vanilla or chocolate or a swirl with sprinkles, is always $2.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I need to check that out. Hello, my sweet tooth is running right now. Okay, I don't know if this is necessarily like a secret, but I would just say I don't think people realize the amount of behind the scenes work goes into the festival with all of the volunteers. I mean, you walk in and everyone's wearing their ambassador t-shirts, and it really does make a community to make this festival run. And I think that is something that is truly special, is you feel the love right off the get-go. Everyone is welcome you. You're able, we have a map and you can pin your location. And at the end of festival, I mean, there are just pins covering the complete map, and it's just so fabulous to see that community outreach.
Anytime you have an event, especially one that's as good as the Cherry Festival, it's happening because of great people that come together to make that happen. And we get to talk to some of those people today.
It's the community, and I think Ainsley's correct. We sometimes forget and take for granted how incredible our community is with the red carpet that they roll out. It is 2,800 volunteers. It is 45,000 man hours to make all that happen. Things like the ice cream tent don't run themselves. I'm not in there. Ainsley's not in there. We have incredible event directors and volunteers who are in there, slinging ice cream all day to make these events happen and make sure they can remain free for community and locals to come and enjoy alike.
That's great. One last time before I let you go. Tickets, information, all that good stuff. Where do they go?
Oh, it is cherryfestival.org for that full schedule of events, race registrations, and your concert tickets.
Thank you so much, Your Highness.
Oh,
thank you. We really appreciate the time that both of you guys spent.